afternoon and welcome to Sun TV Business Daily. I am Abraham Jr. Today we bring you a comprehensive look at development shaping Nigeria's economy, from the federal government's latest digital research drive and market performance to energy investment, fiscal reforms, and emerging innovations across Africa's financial and tech sectors. Let's begin with the telecommunication industry, where Nigeria's much anticipated MVNO revolution appears to be stalling. 2 years after the Nigerian Communications Commission license for the free mobile virtual network operators, only one, Vital Wireless, has launched commercial operation. Analysts say lack of funding, pushback from major network operators, and weak business planning have stalled rollout. The NCC's multi-tier licensing was meant to drive innovation, but experts now suggest that future success lies in niche targeting, such as youth markets, rural connectivity, and fintech-driven telecom services, rather than direct competition with dominant players like MTN and Airtel. In the capital markets, investors continue to weigh the pros and cons of open-ended funds. Open-ended funds offer liquidity and flexibility through continuous unit creation and redemption, suitable for short-term investors. Meanwhile, closed-ended funds traded on the Nigeria Exchange and FMDQ offer higher growth potential to face market and liquidity risk. Financial analysts recommend a balanced portfolio, allocating about 60 to 70% to open-ended funds for stability, and 30 to 40% to closed-ended funds for long-term capital gains, depending on individual risk tolerance. And across Africa, agricultural landscape, supply chain finance, SCF, is emerging as a game changer for agri-businesses. With the continent agri-SME financing gap estimated at $117 billion, SCF provides short-term working capital to farmers, processors, and distributors, unlocking liquidity and cutting financial costs. Digital platforms like Fiducia are helping farmers automate invoicing, financing, and connect seamlessly with financiers, strengthening value chains, and enabling agri-businesses to scale, compete globally, and boost food security. To another news, the federal government has announced a 12 billion naira investment in digital economy research as part of efforts to strengthen Nigeria's global digital footprint. Communication Minister Dr. Bosun Tijani revealed the initiative at the Athens ICEGOV conference in Abuja. Our funds will be directed to research clusters focusing on AI, connectivity, and digital literacy, hosted by 6 universities each. The program also includes a plan to integrate digital literacy into the national curriculum by 2026, empowering both students and public servants for the future economy. And now to entertainment news. In the financial business, we have Nigeria movie industry continuing its box office renaissance, which Ginger and The Herd have jointly grossed 573.2 million naira, with Ginger contributing 435.5 million naira and The Herd adding 137.7 million naira. Ginger, an action comedy, saw a huge turnout on Cinema Day, while The Herd, a family drama, impressed audiences with its emotional storytelling. Other strong performers in the market include Strong's Harris and India, versus Nollywood's growing commercial and creative power. So you can see that there's a lot of business in the industry. While in global tech, Amazon has filed a lawsuit against Perplexity AI, accusing of violating service terms. through an AI shopping agent called Connect. Amazon claims the tool impersonated browsers to make unauthorized purchases, substituting computer fraud. Perplexity declared the suit as a power play, and Amazon is stifling innovation. The case underscores a broader industry debate over AI agents' rights, responsibilities, interactions with online platforms. In a landmark governance reform, President Bola Tinubu has appointed Dr. John Nwabweze as Nigeria's first tax ombudsman. The new office will handle complaints related to taxes, levies, and custom duties, ensuring fairness and preventing abuse. The role aligns with Tinubu's fiscal reform agenda aimed at rebuilding taxpayers' trust and boosting compliance, a significant step towards modernizing Nigeria's tax administration. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited targets $60 billion in new investment to transform Africa's energy landscape. Our group CEO, Engineer Bashir Bayo Ojulari, announced plans to raise oil production to 2 million barrels per day by 2027, leveraging partnership with OPEC members, African NOCs, and global financiers. Projects such as the AKK and OB3 gas pipelines will play key roles in driving what the NNPCL calls an African energy renaissance. On the market, the Nigerian oil share index closed down 0.72%, shedding 1,109 points to settle at 152,629.0. Market capitalization now stands at 96.9 trillion. Top decliners included NASCOM and Sky Aviation, both losing 10%. Meanwhile, NSL and Sunu Assurance top gainers. Despite the bearish close, trading volume rose to 603 million shares, led by ASO Savings and FCMB, suggesting that the line investor activity remains strong. Nigeria is preparing to issue a $2.3 billion Eurobond, even amid geopolitical concerns and U.S. tensions under President Trump. The bond sale will include 10-year and 15 to 30 year notes, confidence in investors. We go for a short commercial break for the
Ubangiji ya albarkaci jihar Taraba da walwataccen ƙasar noma ga kuma ɗimbin albarkatun ƙasa bila adadin. Sai dai irin waɗannan dukkanin abinda Ubangiji ya samar domin samar da kyakkyawar fata ga jihar ta Taraba, ana samun wasu munanan ɗabi'u na sare dazuzzuka da tone-tonen ramumuka domin ɗebo albarkatun ƙasan, da hakan ke matukar barazana ga muhalli da kuma al'ummar da cikin Taraba da ma dabbobi da suke cikin ta. Wannan ko na iya lalata dukkan wani tsari ko dabaru da aka samar domin kyautata rayuwar bil'adama da mara dabbobi. Wannan illar na dada tozartawa da kuma lalata dukkanin wurare da ake da su, ga lalata ruwa da muhalli da ke zama barazana ga rayuwar dabbobi na cikin ruwa da kuma na tudu da ma jama'a da ke kan wannan. Hakan na iya zama kuma wani abin da ke iya lalata kyakkyawar fata da ake da ita na kyautata rayuwar al'umma, musamman da yara da ma dabbobi. A irin wannan ne gwamnatin jihar Taraba gargashin Dr. Abu Kefo ta samar da wata wani kwamiti mai karfin fada aji da doka ta baiwa dama ya tabbatar da cewa ya takaita ayyukan saran dazuzzuka da tone-tone albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ka'ida ba. Bisa wannan ne kuma wannan kwamiti ya tashi haikan domin tabbatar da an bi doka da aka zayyana na tabbatar da kare dazuzzuka da sauran albarkatun ƙasa da ubangiji albarkaci wannan jiha da ita, domin samarwa matasa da kuma iyalai aikin yi idan aka bi ka'ida wurin bin matakai da za su dace da yadda ake tono albarkacin ƙasa da kuma sare dazuzzuka a bisa ka'ida, wanda hakan zai iya taimakawa ci gaba da kuma bunƙasa rayuwar jama'a ba da kuma fitar da Tarabar a idon duniya. A bisa wannan ake yin kira ta musamman ga al'ummar jihar Taraba da su tabbatar da cewa sun bi tsari da dabaru da aka tanadar. Ana kuma kira da amfani da sarakunan gargajiya da maluman addini da sauran jagororin al'umma da suke da alhakin kula da irin waɗannan al'ummomi da kuma ke zama tare da tabbatar da sun sanya ido sosai wurin ganin an kawar da dukkan wani kalubale da muhalli ke fuskanta. Ana kuma kira nan take ga sarakunan gargajiya da maluma na addini da su waro al'umma kai musamman waɗanda suke jagoranta domin nuna musu matukar illa da waɗannan sare-saren dazuzzuka da tono albarkatun ƙasa ba bisa ƙa'ida ba suke yi, kuma su ilmantar da jama'a domin amfanin su wadda mara misaltuwa ne. Ana kuma karfafa musu gwiwa da cewa duk lokacin da suka ga wani aiki da ya shafi irin wannan mummunan aiki da su hanzarta samar da hukumomi ta yin amfani da wannan layi 0806681020. yan Taraba a haɗa hannu tare domin tabbatar da an tsirar da jihar kuma an kawar da tsarin na tono albarkatun ƙasa da sare-saren dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba domin ɗorewar ci gaban jihar Taraban da kuma samar da albarkatunta da moriyarta ga dukkanin al'umma. Wannan sako ne da ya fito daga hukumar nan da take sanya ido da hana sare dazuzzuka ba bisa ƙa'ida ba.
Welcome back to Sun TV News Daily, Business Daily. Nigeria is preparing to issue a $2.3 billion Eurobond, even amid geopolitical concerns and U.S. tensions under President Trump. The bond sale will include 10-year and 15 to 30-year notes, signaling confidence in investor appetite. Moody's recently upgraded Nigeria's credit rating from CAA1 to B3, citing fiscal reforms, subsidy removal, and stronger external balances, all of which bolster the country's appeal to foreign investors. And in digital innovation, Bata is reshaping Africa's gaming economy with a skill-based model that lets players compete for small stakes using secure smart contracts. The system provides a compliant revenue stream for publishers while ensuring safety through KYC, AML, and age verification. By removing dependence on ads or microtransactions, Bata's model empowers gamers and content creators while advancing financial inclusion in Africa's growing digital entertainment space. The Business Confidence Index in Nigeria rose to 111.3 points in October, marking a 3-point increase from September, according to the NESG Stanbic IBTC monitor. All major sectors, manufacturing, trade, agriculture, and services remain in expansion. Despite persistent structural bottlenecks, analysts interpret the figures as evidence of renewed private sector optimism and gradual macroeconomic recovery. President Tinubu has requested Senate approval for a $1.15 trillion domestic loan to finance the 2025 budget deficit. The loan aligns with its fiscal growth strategy, focusing on infrastructure, social programs, and budgetary support. Nigeria's total public debt stands at 149.39 trillion naira, up 22.8 year-on-year, raising concerns over long-term sustainability despite short-term fiscal gains. And fintech company Resnet, formerly GeekPay, has removed deposit fees for USD, GBP, and Euro accounts, allowing for free deposit monthly. Users can now receive payments from PayPal, Payoneer, Wise, Deal, and even stablecoins at no cost. Our CEO Victor Alade says the move reflects earnest commitment to transparency and affordability, a strategic push to make global payments simpler for African freelancers and digital business. Now we go to the tax reform analysis. So today we take a closer look at Nigeria's new tax reform laws a sweeping package introducing 50 exemptions and reliefs designed to ease financial pressure on citizens and small businesses. The reform, which take effect from January 1, 2026, have been hailed as one of the most people-centered fiscal policies in recent years. Under the new framework, low-income earners and small businesses tend to benefit the most. Individuals earning the national minimum wage or with annual income below 1.2 million naira will now be completely exempted from paying income tax. There is also a reduction in payee rates for those earning up to 20 million yearly, while essential contributions such as pension, health insurance, and housing funds will continue to enjoy full tax relief. Renters will also breathe easier with a 20% rent relief capped at 500,000 naira. In the pension and retirement category, pension funds, gratuities, and benefits remain tax-free, along with compensation for job loss up to 50 million naira. For capital gains, personal assets like homes, vehicles, and shares under certain limits are exempt, a move expected to encourage personal investment and asset ownership among Nigerians. Corporate Nigeria is also a big winner. Small companies with turnover not exceeding 100 million will pay 0% company income tax. Startups and agricultural ventures will enjoy 5-year tax holidays, while companies that increase staff wages or create new jobs will get up to 50% tax deductions. Meanwhile, value-added tax has been restructured to favor the masses. Basic food items, rent, healthcare, education, pharmaceuticals, and even sanitary products are zero-rated or VAT exempt. Small businesses with turnover between 100 million wouldn't need to charge VAT at all. Exemptions also cover agricultural inputs, solar equipment, baby products, disability aids, and transport services. So, while the reforms further scrap withholding taxes for small businesses and development levies for small companies, while stamp duties on small electronic transfer, salaries, and intra-bank transactions are now abolished. Analysts describe these measures as pro-growth, pro-people shift in fiscal policy, one expected to boost small enterprise productivity, ease living costs, and encourage compliance across the economy. With the implementation set for January 2026, Nigeria appears ready for a more inclusive and equitable tax regime. So, well, this brings us to the end of the Business Daily. From digital inclusion to fiscal reforms and energy transformation, Nigeria's business landscape continues to evolve with resilience and innovation at its core. So that's all for today on Some TV Business Daily. I'm Abraham Mainejoda. Thanks for watching. Join us tomorrow for more insight into the trends driving African business future. Thank you.